What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. This is going to be extended commentary on the initial video of me speaking on actress Meagan Good's divorce, where her husband, Devon Franklin, divorced her. Now, there were rumors about a month ago or so that they had separated. She was basically doing her own thing, going out partying, not being sort of the beacon of the religious wife that she had been before that. And in that particular video, I wasn't able to articulate my thoughts the way that I wanted to. So I really want to speak on Meagan Good. You know, Meagan Good was always the type of female that over the years, if I were asked what's the prototypical type of female that you would be attracted to, would be Meagan Good. That'd be the first time. That's how it's been for, I don't know since the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, growing up, watching her on these various television shows. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen them. And she was always that girl that was to me, the prototypical type of female that I would date, right? But the more time went on, and this was right before she got with Devon, she has spoken about, no, right when she got with Devon, then she's spoken about not being in a good place, about how she had dealt with so many things in regards to her own self, how she was basically broken, and Devon saved her. And honestly, when you look at these relationships with a lot of these women who gravitate towards religious men, or they gravitate towards men who are more activists, like Delicious, like y'all know, the reality TV personality, video vixen, I guess she was video vixen, Instagram model, y'all know Delicious, right? She was at a place where she wanted to sort of reinvent herself and gravitate towards a man that would legitimize her in a bit, that she just wouldn't be known as an Insta model, right? She gravitated towards a guy that was more of an activist. Meagan Good did the same thing. She gravitated towards a guy who, again, was more in the faith, pastor, a guy that she can sort of rebuild herself with. And this is one of the things that you're going to notice with a lot of these women, right? They go to gain some sort of healing through relationships. And I think Meagan Good did the same thing. I think she sought out healing from a guy who was religious, spiritual. Instead of her being single and working through whatever issue she had before she got into a marriage, she went and got into a marriage with a guy that I think she had lost respect for before she even got into the marriage. I mean, she was with a guy that they didn't have relations for a specific amount of time while they were dating. Right before, I believe, right when they were getting married. Whenever a woman talks you into something like that, or even if it's your idea, it never ends well. And then you will have Devon talking about how that became a problem when she's withholding from him. Bro, she's withholding from you because you've already given her the power to do so. You give a woman the power to, or if a woman knows that sex, you know, it can be used against you, they're going to do it. Now, she might be attracted to him, but looking at what Meagan Good has said recently, it just seems to me that she wants to be who she is. And she's tired of trying to live up to some sort of standard. As she said, she's tired of trying to be perfect. She wants to be who she is. Sometimes you have to let people go, because it wasn't her that filed for divorce. It was him that filed for divorce. Because I believe he may have wanted to try to make it work, but she didn't. But she liked being married. She liked the idea of marriage, but she wanted to be able to be a marriage on her terms. And I don't think Devon was with that. I think Devon, did everything he could to let her be herself, but it was never really enough. It was never going to be enough. It was never going to be enough, because a lot of these modern women, they want to be able to control their relationships and marriages. Look at Sierra and Russell Wilson. Look at how they were when they first started dating, and then when they first got married, and look at them now. It's all about her. It's all about her doing things for attention. Him showing how attracted he is to her. It's all physical now. It wasn't that. It was all about, living their lives through faith, through Christ. Now it's just about Sierra doing things to get the most attention, and her and Russell showcasing their relationship, but it's on her terms. Now they might be cool with that, but did anybody see Meagan Good getting divorced from Devon, with Devon filing? I mean, that's what you're gonna see. A lot of these women, I feel, are not ready to take the step to marriage, and they were married for 9 years. And I do think that she was getting over whatever emotional issues she had, but sometimes you need to take time for yourself instead of using relationships to heal yourself. Too many of these women use relationships to heal themselves instead of them trying to go and get some sort of counseling or get some work done on themselves. So they end up in a situation where she's at, where she's still trying to figure out where she is and getting healed. Like, you should have been tried to get healing. If you can't marry a pastor and find healing, something's wrong. Something is wrong. But I think what's wrong is that Meagan, over the years, she's seen how social media has boosted the self-esteem of a lot of these women. She sees how a lot of these women are able to do what they want to do, probably either in relationships or married, because let's be real, there are males who allow their girlfriends to just do the most on social media, and they don't check them, either because they financially are not in control or they don't want to lose her. So they just allow their girlfriends or wives to do whatever they want to do because they're afraid to lose them. Again, these guys act like they don't have any options, like they're desperate to be with somebody. And I think Devon was not cool with her slipping back into her old habits, into her, for the street mentality that she had before she got with Devon. Let's be real. She had that mindset before she got with Devon, and she was slipping back into that. And that's why Devon filed for divorce. He's like, listen, man, we can't let this go too far, man. I mean, let me go ahead and end this, so it doesn't look bad on me, and you can go and do whatever it is that you want to do, because that's what it seems like to me. Because I think that Meagan Good was perfectly happy in her situation, being married to a guy that was going to allow her to do what she wants to do and be who she wants to be and not have to be Miss Perfect. I think, listen, if she couldn't make it work with Devon, how's she going to make it work with anybody? This guy is a pastor. He seems like a genuine dude, good dude. You don't hear any bad things about him, because usually most of these melanated men, they'll drag through the mud. But you haven't heard anything bad about him. She hasn't said anything bad about him. Now, that may change if the court of public opinion is swayed more in his direction and not in hers. She'll turn up and talk about how he was deficient in this area or deficient in that area, because that's what happens. Men blame themselves. Like Devon blames himself when things don't go well in relationships. Like he spoke about it in this interview he did, I believe it was with Essence, how it seemed like he was looking like the reason why Meagan Good didn't want to have relations with him was because of something he did, blaming himself. And that's where a lot of these guys, unfortunately, man, they get into this situation where they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to do the right thing. But sometimes you can get to the point to where you're trying to do the right thing, and then you end up making yourself look bad in the long run. She did not, I don't think she respected, I'm gonna say respect, I'm not gonna say that, because she was with him for 9 years. I just think she wanted a marriage on her terms, and he rejected it. And he said, you know what, we can get divorced instead, but we can still be good. We can still be on good terms. You know, we can still be cordial with each other, but I'm not gonna just allow this marriage to just turn into something that, you know, it's gonna make me look worse and worse. You know, you're out there, you're going out, hanging out with your friends without me. I believe she went to the Harlem premiere without him. That's a telltale sign. Whenever your significant other don't even go with you to big events, that shows you that relationship is pretty much over. Okay. And now she can go and be happy and do what she wants to do. Maybe she's happy to be divorced. Maybe because again, when she got married to Devon, social media wasn't it. Social media has become a part of everybody's life. People get up every day. They don't check their text messages. They check their DM messages. They check their Facebook. They check their Twitter DMs, Snapchat if you have that. That's what they're checking. It has become a part of a lot of people's lives. It has become a bigger deal to a lot of people. And Meagan Good sees that, and now this is her opportunity to take full advantage of that. Because a lot of these Western women get their value from social media. They get their value from being able to get likes and comments and DM messages. I'm pretty sure dudes is blowing up Meagan Good's DMs. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that a lot of your favorite rappers, athletes are all in her DMs. And this is the day she's been waiting for. Because again, she's been married since 2012. So she's never been able really to experience the mad rush of simpering in her DMs. No, I ain't gonna call it that, of shots in her DMs. I'm not gonna say simping. I mean, trying to holler at an attractive woman ain't simping. So let me go ahead and stop with that word. You know, there's gonna be a lot of guys campaigning. You know, there are people saying that she might want to, you know, get things started with one of her old co-stars, Robert Richard, right? That, you know, she did the show Harlem with. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Make sure that y'all like this video and share it. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think on this. What's your thoughts? Like, share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.